These cards represent your life. I bet you didn't think you were going to get this type of video today, but you are. If you've ever heard the phrase before, life is the hands you're dealt, it's true. 100% true. Life is basically like a really big game of poker. Sometimes you get really good hands, other times you get bad hands. Meaning some people are born with a golden spoon in their mouth. Other people are born into a war-stricken country. Some people are born into a loving, kind family. Other people are born into a family that they can't stand their own children. Everybody is born into a different world. Everybody is dealt a different hand in life. But it's how you play your hand that matters. Now here's the one reason why our life is so parallel to poker. Because in poker, the thing that you have to remember, the hand that you're dealt at the beginning is not the same hand you're gonna have in the next 2 minutes, and the 2 minutes after that. The hands are constantly changing. In your life, your hand is constantly changing. The same hand that you had the day you were born does not have to be the same hand that you have when you're 15, 16, 18, 25 years old. You get to choose how you play your hands. I've had many poker games before where I start out with one of the worst hands at the table and everybody else around me has a better hand. But that doesn't mean at the end of the game that I lose and I lose my money. A lot of the times I come up on top because I pick the hands that I choose to play. You may be born into a family where everybody says, hey, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're never going to amount to anything, just give up. And you can have that hand and you can choose to go all in on that hand. You can bet all your money and go, yep, my mom is right, my dad is right, my friends are right, everybody's right, I'm nothing, I'm never going to amount to anything. You can bet all in on that hand if you want, but that's not a winning hand to bet on. The thing that you have to bet on is when you get those good hands that start to come your way, when you get somebody in your life who tells you, you know what, you do have a chance, you can amount to something, hey, you can be something more. When you have those right people who come into you, those mentor figures, those are the things you want to bet on in your life. But one of the big problems that we fall into is everybody justifies their bad hands. How many people have you seen before who are in a terrible, bad relationship? It's an obvious thing. Everybody can see it, but the people in the relationship. And they start to justify and they're like, oh no, this girl's really good because of A, B, C. But then you're looking at it from the outside and you're going, no, this person has cheated on you. They've done this, they've done that, they've done that. But the people try to justify why their hands are good. And vice versa to this. There are people who have great hands. They have a great partner in their life who loves them and cares about them, but they're not giving them all the attention and love and care that they need. They're not going all in on those hands. You need to go and bet on the winning hands, and you need to avoid betting in on the hands that don't work for you at all. Remember, in life, your hand is constantly changing. You have different people coming into your life. You have different opportunities coming in. You learn new things in your life, and you can choose how much you learn. You can choose to spend 5 hours on Instagram today, or you can choose going and learning a new subject today. You can choose where you're going to be. Right now, your life can be in a completely different spot in 1 year from now. In just 1 year, if you made the right decisions every single day, every minute, every hour, you could be in a completely different spot in 1 year from now. You can be in an even bigger different spot in 5 years from now if you made all the right choices and all the right decisions. Now, we're not going to be perfect on everything, but you need to stop justifying the bad hands in life that you're dealt, because everybody gets dealt some sort of bad hand. A bad opportunity comes up, a bad influence in somebody's life, a bad choice that someone can go and make. You have to realize which hands are bad and avoid those. And when a good hand comes up, an opportunity comes up for you to play, take advantage of it. Play on those good hands, because life is a big game of poker and you get to choose how you want to play. But the thing that becomes dangerous is when you have that bad hand, when you're in high school or you're in that place where there's a decision that you're about to make, you're going to go all in, and that one decision can be something that could completely ruin your life, take it on a whole other level. You never want to go all in on any of those bad decisions. You never want to justify a bad hand, because people do it all the time. The best poker players in the world know when to fold, and they also know when to bet in. You need to find in your life, which people do you got to fold on? Which bad people, which bad influences do you got to get rid of? Get rid of those bad influences, and which people are helping you and bring you up. Also, realize the opportunities that you have. Sometimes you don't realize the great hands you've been dealt. If you're in school and you're able to get an education, there are a lot of people in this world who would love to be in your seat right now. They would love to be able to go to school and get an education, and maybe you're just slacking off and you're not really getting good grades, you're not even paying attention in class, you're not learning anything. There would be people who would love to be in your spot, but you're not taking advantage of the situation that you have. You're taking it for granted. If you have people in your life, loving and caring family, bet on them, spend your time with them, but don't shun them and push them away. Within our life, the thing we have to realize is we're playing poker, but we're playing poker at a lot of different tables. We're not just at one table for the table of career. We're not just at one table for the family. We're not on one table for friendship. We're playing at many different tables, and some people make bad bets on every table that they're at. Fold your bad bets. Raise your good bets. Play with the decisions that are going to push your life forward. Again, like I said, in 10 years, you can be in a completely different spot than you're in right now. And you know some of the choices that you can make. Think about it right now. What is something that you could do today that if you did it every single day for 1 year, you're going to be in a better spot than you're in right now? Just pick one thing. Can you think about it? Some of you, maybe it's saying, hey, well, if I work out and I exercise, I'm going to be happier and in a better spot feeling about myself in a year from now. Hey, you know what? If I go and I start reading every single day, my knowledge, I'm going to feel better about myself in a year from now. If you just pick one thing, what would be that one thing that if you did it every single day, that you would be in a better spot 1 year from now? The question then you have to ask yourself is why? Why am I avoiding playing that hand? Is it laziness? Is it lack of focus? What is it? Play the hands that are going to help put you in a better spot. Fold the bad hands. You got one life. You're playing at all these tables. Play them right. Play your tables right. This is how your life relates to the game of poker. Yes, everybody is dealt a different hand in life, but you choose how to play each hand that you get. So I hope you all like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with everything. A little bit of a different video, but it's one that I really wanted to make and share with all of you. We're posting 2 videos a week, so don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, then you're really gonna love this one right over here. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.